Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
If you ever get on Kill Tony, and if you ever get on Kill Tony, like we ever went through with that stupid plan that we had at one point to go to Austin and sign up for Kill Tony. If you ever got on, because sometimes he will ask like people that are on, like, what's the blackest thing, especially when you're super white like you are. He'd be like, well, okay, what's the blackest thing about you? You could say, well, I'm always fucking late, so. And you'd have it. So welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Turn some lights on.
So we had four customers come from Chicago yesterday. Supposed to be there at 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
From Chicago, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock, they're not there. 11:15, they're not there.
Yeah.
11:30, they're not there.
Yeah.
11:45,
Holy
they show up
shit.
in the waiting room. I turn around, and
they're all black.
4 black people.
All right, maybe we should start this over.
Henry, James, and Joseph. That's what their names.
Sounds like the 3 wise men.
So it's not like we were expecting Jamal or Tyrone.
Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll just start.
We got to start over.
Yeah,
we got to start
holy
over.
shit, that went off the deep end. I think I can say what I said, but you can't say what you just said. So
what's the difference?
There's a big difference.
They're both stereotyping.
They are, but yours is a little more aggressive.
My name and your by actions.
Yours is a little more aggressive, so let's not do that. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. I'll just leave some of that in.
Nope.
Some of it.
Nope.
Just 1 or 2 words.
Nope.
I'll only go back like
nope
4 seconds before I said welcome back.
It's not enough. Tavern is open.
What are you trying to say? The tavern is not open. You son of a bitch. Did we not pay the light bill again? Every fucking month this happens. We got to fucking call somebody.
Boom!
Oh.
I had to plug it in. I unplugged it last night.
What'd you unplug it for? You have to plug in your fucking ass vibrator?
Yeah, to sit on it. And then it drains down and the lights dim, and that's what happens. So there you go.
Speaking of ass vibrators,
okay. Let's get into that.
Our guest on tonight's episode, thank you. It's only been there for a month. Our guest on tonight's episode, I heard him telling, I think it was him that I saw telling a story about some guy, a video of some guy who was using a dildo up his ass or something like that. He got caught. Let's start over. I don't remember where that's from. Oh, God. Maybe I did get high. Holy shit. Welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard for the third time.
Take 3. Off the rails already.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. We'll just keep doing it until we get it right. Holy shit. I've said some shit. Oh. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. He wants to get the tavern open.
We need it open. We need it open.
I just keep saying that over and over. Now it's off, just so you know. This shit is off the rails. Holy shit. All right.
Good thing we got a fun guest tonight. Good thing we got a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, we can't be funny, so we just have to act stupid. That's our only way of being funny. Is just funny.
Yeah, it's going to be just let him go.
Just
let him go.
Wind him up and let him go. Jim Telli from Austin.
Originally South Africa.
South Africa.
West Africa.
South Florida. North Dakota.
Mixed them up. But yeah.
Oh.
Born and raised West Africa.
Born and raised in West Africa.
Moved to South Florida.
Moved to South Florida.
And then to North Dakota.
Moved to North Dakota.
Fuck, it's hard to keep track. And then Austin.
Now in Austin. The comedy capital of the world.
All that stuff. That's crazy.
Down there doing the Kill Tony. And that's
West,
where we...
South, North. Just boom, boom, boom.
He's got all directions covered. He's been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
He's been everywhere. South. So, I can't wait. It'll be fun to talk to him. I'm ready to giggle my motherfucking ass off.
I just have to say it.
Oh boy.
I just have to. I have to mention it because I would be refluxed. I don't know what word I'm looking for. I would be I'd be remiss.
Just keep trying. Yeah, you'll get there eventually.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how
funny he is.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How
we would be remiss if I didn't mention how our cool meter is about to go up because we have our first
Well, okay. There, look at that. So people, not a great introduction. Probably the shittiest introduction ever presented. But you know what? We're professionals, so we appreciate it. And as we do, you love us so much that you want to check us out on Instagram, like on Instagram, leave comment, share, go to X, leave a comment and subscribe there. And biggest of all, YouTube, give us a follow, leave a comment. We love your comments. We read them all. We comment, we respond to them all. Sometimes it's so many that we can't respond in quick enough. So be patient with us.
It's true.
And then hit that notification button so you can be the first to subscribe. Boom. Let's not keep a handsome man waiting.
All right. So without further ado, Jim Telli. Success. Cool.
Well worth it. All right. Appreciate you being patient.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Sometimes it's yeah, you bet. So we're joined by Jim Telli, comedian. We saw your set on Kill Tony, and you were fucking hilarious, and we love talking comedy. So reached out, and you were good enough to say yes and come on. So thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys. Cocktails and dimples.
Cocktails with dimples in the beard.
Yeah, you got the beer for sure. He got the dimples. Right?
We wanted you to feel like you were back in North Dakota. So
I feel that. I ain't got no cocktail.
There was a lot of this in North Dakota.
Like a motherfucker. What?
Right?
That, cowboy boots, a bunch of shit, man.
Oh,
fucking campers.
But I did my best to make you feel comfortable since we look like white guys from North Dakota. I wore my Biggie Smalls shirt just so I had to have some cool on. So
okay, yeah, you guys are definitely repping very black artists on your shirt for sure.
Yeah, we like to what's the word? Pitch? Not no. God
nigger it out.
What's that?
You like to nigger it out, you know?
Nope. We didn't say that. Nope.
I'm wearing a white shirt just to keep it even, right?
There we go. Oh shit!
Hell yeah,
we did hear on Kill Tony that you mentioned Cam Patterson, and we went and saw him a couple of months ago. So
right.
So I'm like, gotta get that on. So
he's hilarious.
He's a funny dude.
We
were talking about that earlier. He's got that natural. And you as well. You're just on stage. You're just natural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Very easy to watch, and you just smile when you're watching you. So, have you always drawn attention to yourself, like growing up, as just being natural and funny?
You're making me blush, bro. But it was it was the older I got, the more I noticed it.
Okay.
I'm saying the older I got, the more I noticed it. As a young kid, I was kind of reserved. I didn't really, was never really the center of attention, was never really like a class clown, nothing like that. I was homeschooled, by the way, so I really didn't have a class to be a clown in.
So you were the funniest kid in your class then, I hope.
Actually, I can say no, because my little sister kind of funny too. So my little sister pretty funny, yeah.
Please tell me you didn't have like prom, right?
Nah, never actually. Never went to prom. Never. I mean, I got a GED, but didn't never graduate. None of that shit. So I've been very unorthodox route. You know what I'm saying?
Were you homeschooled for your entire school career?
No. So I was homeschooled throughout my entire American life. So
okay.
I grew up when I was 9. My mom moved us over to Africa, Senegal, West Africa, and when we went there, it was kind of hard for her to like homeschool and go to work and stuff. So we went to school over there. Right. So I did my, all of my elementary and middle schooling was in French. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in America, I can honestly say in America, I've only done 7th and 8th grade worth of schooling. Everything else was homeschool, like actual schools. I mean, but everything else was homeschool.
Okay.
So like a good 5, 6, 7 years of homeschooling, I want to say.
Gotcha.
So you kind of defy the odds then, because most kids who are homeschooled their whole life have no personality and are weird as fuck. So
I'm telling you. I watched a lot of Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence growing up. Like I never watched cartoons and shit. Like I like to watch comedians and stuff. And my mom thought, you don't want to grow up to be a clown, and now here I am doing this shit. So it's weird.
I was gonna say I saw pictures on your Instagram with Eddie Murphy next to you, and the Raw and Delirious are like two of my first ever comedy specials that I ever saw, and they're so good.
Classics, man.
Yeah.
Classics. I love. Hell, I'm doing a mustache right now.
Okay. So you were
Yeah.
early on watching comedians. That's cool.
Yeah. I always was drawn towards Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor. My dad actually put me on to Richard Pryor, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So no, just a bunch of comedians that I didn't. Ironically, I didn't like. I watched Chappelle growing up, but I never. The older I got, kind of like with like like the center of it, I kind of realized, oh, this guy's fucking brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The older I got, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know if
Absolutely,
I would
man.
have understood the Clayton Bigsby skit at 9 years old. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, for sure.
So,
I love Chappelle, but Eddie Murphy is just another level. I am just those two specials are so good.
They were.
Both of them end up on Mount Rushmore of comedy specials, in my opinion. So
definitely,
yeah.
definitely,
So that's
definitely.
obviously a goal for you someday is to have your own comedy special on probably
On
Netflix these days.
Netflix, yes sir. But hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't picky. I take Prime, Hulu.
Shit, I'll take the
Just
CW. I don't care.
what, bro? I'll take it, bro. I mean, nowadays, because like there's so many avenues to actually put
Right.
stuff out. If I'm at a level where I can get it recorded to put it out, then that's. I mean, every comedian wants to be able to be at that level, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, a lot of
you know
comedians,
what I'm
and
saying?
I don't know if you ever thought of this, will put their own out on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
We've
Andrew
had a
Schultz, for
couple.
example.
Yeah. Well, you do kind of have something. I mean, I saw the what Black in Dakota, the
Yeah,
comedy
yeah,
specials that you have out there. So you have a
yeah.
little bit of it
I
out
would,
there.
so I would like to call those sets. I ain't gonna call those
Yeah.
specials.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm only this is gonna be my third year of comedy, so
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
want to jump the gun or nothing like that.
Right. Right.
But
Okay. So did I read that right? That your first headlining gig, your first gig was a headliner?
my
First paid gig?
first paid gig as a headliner happened after 7 to 8 months of comedy, I want to
Oh
say,
wow.
in
Okay.
South Florida. And I mean, I ain't gonna it was good. Like I got paid about what, $250. I did 30 minutes and it was great, but the first 10 were horrible. Being honest with you, the first 10, because after 8 months of comedy, you think you good, but
Yeah.
yeah, being up there for a while is different. It's an art form. So like, it definitely
Absolutely.
showed my lack of experience, but it ended up turning towards the best.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. So
you know, I
what how'd you get on stage the first time? Were you in this? I mean, were you kind of going to open mics and finally was like, fuck it, I'm going to do this, or how did it start?
oh, that's a good one. So I was kind of like bullshitting around in life,
Yeah.
drugs and all of that stuff, not really taking much seriously. And uh my girl broke up with me, so between that I started going to the gym, you know, after like kicking the drugs and because obviously I was all heartbroken and shit. I was like, I'm not gonna let this ruin my life, right? So I started going to the gym and going to the gym, I started, I don't know, it's like, I started, I want to say after 6 months, 6, 7 months, I started like getting results. And that was the first time in my life I noticed that, oh, if I put work into something, I can
Mm,
actually, get results from it. And then that bred confidence. And I guess that confidence is what I was lacking my entire life.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? To push me up on stage. But, I was like, oh, well, I'm big enough now. If someone wants to joke him, I can beat him up. You know what I mean? Like this shit don't work. I'm knocking your ass out. All right, but nah,
You're- you got a
but nah,
laugh,
yeah, eventually,
motherfucker.
goddamn right. Goddamn right. Nah, this is great.
Just
But
threatening
nah.
first row up there, just
I was thinking, before I tell my joke, let me flex.
a little flex. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There's a bit that I'm working on right now, kind of, because I'm tired of people. Like I'll get off stage and people will say, "Oh, good set," but instead of like mentioning a joke I did, they'll be like, "Dude, you're a big motherfucker." You know
Mm,
what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, all right, I gotta, what I'm saying, I gotta address the elephant in the room, obviously,
Okay. Yeah.
uh, but yeah, no, it's pretty much working out. Once I got the confidence, I want to say I went on stage, Palm Beach Improv, September 7th, 2022,
nice.
open mic night. They said it was a bring 10 people,
Okay.
in order to get a spot, and for whatever reason, 10 people showed up, and I went up number one.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yes.
not only your first open mic, but the first guy to go up that night.
like a motherfucker, yeah. And
Jesus.
it was exciting. It was definitely exciting. It was a 5 minute mic. I did 6 minutes. I overran the light like a motherfucker because it was going good. So it's like,
Okay.
I'm over here vibing and shit, and then but yeah, my first time on stage, I got kicked off technically, but it was it
For
was
being
great.
too damn funny. That's why.
Right? Like, it was, hey, bro, now I got the like, like the bear like in Kill Tony. Like
Yeah.
there was like a really loud, obnoxious record scratch. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And I was talking about my dad's dick at the time, so that was just weird. But
Wait, what? Your dad? Okay, can you walk us through that joke of your dad's dick, please? Because
We're gonna talk a lot about dicks on this
I
episode. I
think
can
so.
tell.
And I'm okay
right?
with that, but yeah. Walk us through your dad's dick.
It's like I like how I come on these shows and I end up talking about other people's penises.
Oh,
Like
we're gonna talk about yours too. Believe me, I saw something on your Instagram that we need to talk about.
I feel like this would probably be tied into two, like my dad and mine together, because
Okay.
that's how that the way that this is a true story, right? This is a true story. I knew that after like I knew that I needed jokes on stage, right? Needed like joke, but then I also knew that okay, there are funny stories, and I knew I had those,
Yeah,
right? And so I saved the story for pretty much the end part of the set,
sure.
and the story pretty much goes since I grew up in Africa, my father's from Africa,
Okay.
and uh, I remember when I went over there in 2009, December 25th of 2009, I was 16 years old, and I decided to get circumcised.
Oh,
Yep, that's what we're talking about.
yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's exactly. So, I made that decision by myself. It was a conscious decision. Honestly, I was talking about this with a friend the other day. I was like, what actually did make me do that? Now that I think back at it, I remember there was this girl in class in Africa, and she was like, take out your dick, but she said it in Wolof. She's like, "Genelko," which means like take it out.
Okay.
And right, I was like, nah, I'm good. And she was like, why not? Why not? And I remember my homeboy telling me, he was like, hey, bro, don't show these women your dick here in Africa because you ain't circumcised. And they don't take that shit kindly over there. You'll be the laugh of the fucking town. And as a
Oh.
16-year-old boy, I was like,
Ooh.
I don't want to be the laughing stock of the fucking class. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Not at 16,
Plus,
no.
plus, you want to
no,
be able to show
like
women your dick. I mean, Jesus.
exactly, bro. Exactly. I had never been asked that before. I'm like, oh, people do that? Okay,
Yeah.
shit. Let me go trim it up first. I'll come out and show
There
you.
you go. Trim 'em. We're not talking pubic hairs when we say let's do trim it
Like,
up.
nah, man. But so now I asked my dad, asked my dad for advice because he's African, but he wasn't living there at the time. He was over here. And he told me the story about him. He was like, "Well, if you get it done, it's going to hurt. Huh? It was going to hurt, but you cannot scream. An African man cannot scream when getting caught, right?"
Oh,
And the reason why, because he got his shit done in the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
In the
And I say that
bushes.
I don't say that to be like a dick or ignorant. Like no, in the fucking bushes, bro. This is the middle of the jungle, middle of the night,
oh.
him and
Oh.
a group of other unfortunate little boys, and they lined him up and bro, the ceremonial dude mascot who does the chopping
Right?
looks like Chewbacca, like he dressed like Chewbacca with a machete,
Oh,
right? So my dad got his
terrific.
shit done on some like village shit, "Ah, la, la, where, Kotich," right? You know what I mean? So that's how he got his shit done, and they stitched him up, no anesthesia, no nothing.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, so my dad was pretty much telling me, "You got it easy. You have it easy. So you better not scream. Huh? They're going to poke you. What's a poke? They chopped me with a machete. So like
Oh my God.
that's where that. I was in the middle of that story, and the people were doing just like y'all doing right now. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
Holy
But nah,
shit,
man.
your dad's a fucking man.
Yeah, he
Hey,
is.
I think they did. He was like 7. I want to say.
Oh my God.
Why do you
Like I
wait? Why
was.
do people wait? Why do they wait?
So in Islamic tradition, because my dad's Muslim, they do shit in sevens, right? So it's like if you don't get it done at birth, you get it done at 7 years old, because they believe every 7 years you go through maturation. Like 7 years, in age
Oh.
7, you're finished being a child. By the time you're 14, you're adolescent. By the time you're 21, you're a man. You know what I mean? So it's like they do shit
Okay.
in sevens.
So
And yeah, they
if you don't
said
get it done on the seventh day, you got to wait another 6.5 years.
With Sabbath circumcision, sabbatical circumcision. But yeah, man, that's life over there. And so now that I think back, it was that on top of I got it stuck in the zipper a couple times. You know what I mean? The extra skin.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was that, you do that about 2-3 times. You're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
So
you got to be. Did you get knocked out or just
oh
numbed?
no, I was conscious. Yeah, 8 shots of anesthesia to my dick, man.
Oh, jeez.
8. By 2-3, listen, your booty hole is clenched up to the max. Like
Mine already is right now. Just
Right,
listening to the
right.
story.
I'm telling you, bro. And on top of, like I said, my dad said you cannot scream, so I'm in that bitch.
I'm not gonna let my dad down. I'm not gonna let my dad down.
I can't, bro. What? And there's a whole bunch of African men around. What else to say, bro? They'll chop my dick off. You don't deserve it. I ain't gonna scream in front of these niggas.
You lose the right to this.
So, are you saying like, okay, you got 8 shots? Like myself, I would only need 4.
One.
Hey, to clarify, all right, before motherfucker think I'm out here walking with a mandingo and shit. Okay, listen. My body just I'm not a lightweight for anything. So if you give me one shot, it's gonna take me a few before I'm fucked up. If I smoke up, I can't smoke one blunt. It takes me a few. Anesthesia works the exact same. You with me?
Okay.
It's like, and the reason why they did 4 around, right? And keep in mind, I'm 16. I don't know how big of a dick you think this is, right?
You
I ain't
know
even
how
fully
big
grown
you
yet.
think it is.
Yeah.
You know how big you think it is.
Like I know I'm black, but I was 16. All right, like
We
I
assume,
hit my
we
growth
assume
spurt
you're
yet.
born with
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but no, they did 4 around. You know what I'm saying? They did 4 around, and yeah, man, like they did like a test where they took like the tip of the knife and just did a kind of like a little, not a
Yeah.
cut, but
Yeah.
like they just like tapped it,
Yeah.
and based off of your reaction, they'll know if they need to go again. Because I jumped up, they was like, give him some more. And they went fucking so got more
Oh.
shots. And the whole by the seventh, and this I got this as a bit. I'm not trying to do a bit here, but by the seventh shot, I swear to God, like my dick was like, like like my
No
dick was
mas.
It
done.
was. I'm done.
My
I give
dick
up. I
was
give up.
done. Right. And then yeah, after that I didn't really feel much until, yeah, they did the shit. You just feel them tugging and pulling down there.
Right. Right.
And then they did they stitched it up so they had like they had like a sheet covering so I couldn't see exactly what was going on.
Good idea.
Right. But I could see like movements, but then I would see when the needle would come up with the hook. And I'm looking at the hook like that's going in my dick right
Right.
now. Damn. I'm telling you, bro.
Two,
Yeah, so it was
220 plus episodes we've done of this thing, and that's the most uncomfortable I've ever been.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh man,
And
that
you
was
are
my
right.
Christmas gift, man.
My
That was my
sphincter is
Christmas gift.
puckering. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. It's real life, real
What's the
life.
recovery from that? How long does it hurt?
Okay, so they wrap your dick up like a cast. Being honest, they wrap your dick up like a cast, and then they you got to come in, you get it changed every 2 weeks, which I thought was unsanitary, personally. All
That
right.
seems like a long time.
Right.
Yeah, because like, bro, my bandage had like fucking Velcro looking shit on it. Like it was like I was glad to get it clean. It was like, nah, I could brush it, right? So, but just being honest, but like, nah, that about a month, about 6 weeks of no underwear.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Did you
Yeah,
do this in summer or during school?
no, December 25th,
Oh, that okay. So
Christmas.
winter. Okay.
So
Oh,
so
Merry Christmas.
yeah, literally. Like I remember, I woke up, I got a green tracksuit, Adidas tracksuit, like Run DMC style, like a lime green. I don't know what the fuck my sister was thinking when she got me that, but that's what she got me. And I remember opening up that shit, and I think I might have wore the pants to it. And yeah, that was it.
So you wore that
I
tracksuit for 6 weeks straight.
said, hey, that or shorts, essentially. And
Right.
I woke up spotting a couple times,
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So
was it December of age 16 that you discovered marijuana? That you were like, I need to do.
you know what's crazy? the following year, on the exact date, I did smoke weed for the first time.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I grew some balls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can see them then, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they had a little bit more room for growth now, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
My balls grew 4 times that year.
I gotta know. Did you ever get a chance to show this girl your dick then?
Oh, good question.
That same one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, unfortunately not, because that was towards the December break, like school break.
Yeah.
And I went on break, went to go circumcise, and then I moved back to America because I'm like, I'm tired of doing this extra shit. And then
So
I
how
went
was the
back to America
reaction?
with a brand new dick.
That's life. That's living right there. So what was the reaction in America when you were just running around saying, "Can I show you my dick? It's brand new. It's
Hey, I had less reservation. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Oh, crazy enough, a year later, December 25th, 2000, this was 2010. A year
Yeah.
later, I smoked weed for the first time. That same weekend, right? That same weekend, I ended up having sex for the first time too. And yeah, I got a reaction. She was like, "Oh my God, it looks like an anaconda." I was like, "Yep." And
You
I was like, "Yep,
motherfucker, you had to throw that in. You just want
yeah." Hey, hey, listen, she was 16, we were 16. I don't know if she knew what the fuck she was talking about, but I felt good about it. So,
You're right. It doesn't matter.
no
like, I
looking
remember, I
back
ain't gonna
after
lie,
that.
like looking back to her, she said anaconda. I was like, bitch, you could have said a garden snake, bitch. You didn't have to,
Right.
you didn't have to pump me over. You could have said a viper or something. You know what I mean? Not anaconda. I can tell you that right now. All right.
So this whole
You were that day, and that's all that
That
matters.
right,
hey,
right.
yeah, all right. Y'all take that. I'll take that.
And the last
I guarantee you that's never been said to me.
no. But basically, the last 10 minutes has been just a lead up for you, so you could say, "She told me an anaconda."
Like, okay.
These guys fell for my trap.
Oh man, and she was Latino too. It was perfect. Man. It was great. Oh, it was great.
Well,
Dare I say, she probably knew her way around a dick then.
She ain't see unfamiliar. I know that. She ain't see unfamiliar. But nah, she spoke life into me that way. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it was definitely
cheers to you.
I wonder what
Is all we got to say, buddy.
interesting time in life, man.
Makes you wonder, what do you think you got for Christmas in 2010? It wasn't as good, I know that.
No, fuck no, it was not.
Here's a brand new dick, sir. Because it looked like a new one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
For
like,
you,
bro,
yeah.
I ain't never. Okay, so like, not to go TMI, but like, all right, listen, like the human body. Hey man, pull your shirt sleeve up. Pull your shirt sleeve up.
Which one?
All right, either one of you. Okay, you got tattoos. I can see it more on him.
Yeah.
I can see more on dimples. You see how light your shoulder is?
Yeah.
Right? That's what your dick look like. You know what I'm saying? When you pull it, like when you pull the skin back. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't been exposed to light or oxygen. So it looks really pale. You know what I'm saying? So my dick had to tan a little bit before I felt comfortable, showing it. So once it tanned a little bit, I'm like, all right, now we're good. Took about 8 weeks for that to happen.
Gotta lay out in the sun for a while.
I think we found the title of this episode is just Jim's dick. We're just gonna...
hey, one more. I did have a birthmark on my dick, but I don't no more because it was on the circumcision. So they removed the birthmark too. Had like a black dot at the top of the skin, like that's just no longer there.
So yeah, it really is brand new. You were looking at.
You feel like, bro, I didn't wake up with this.
Now they'll be looking at it. It was like having a new toy, right? I mean,
Hey, yo, the first non-painful erection. Oh my God, bro, I'm looking at that shit in the mirror, like I'm over here, like, oh, shit. Well, God damn, okay, this me. All right. I didn't even want to jerk it off. I didn't even want to play it. I was just looking. I was like, God damn, okay.
She pretty.
Jim, come down for dinner. I'll be there in an hour.
One in a minute, man.
Oh,
Talk about the poses and shit. So, yeah.
right?
Oh man, the skinny little kid with a new dick. Tell you that much. Oh man, yeah, that's the truth.
Well, there you
So,
go. I guess thanks for joining us. That's all we need to talk about. Is just
hey, you know what's crazy? Fucking Rich Voss asked on Kill Tony. When I watched it back, he
I
said cut
know.
or uncut. Didn't hear him.
I know.
Didn't hear him.
oh,
I had that. Yeah, I
Go,
had
go
that
back. Go
written
ahead. Go
down.
ahead.
I had that written down. I was going to ask you if he was in on it, like if he had seen that you
Right,
posted
right,
about it
right,
or
right, right,
something, because that
right.
was weird. That and then because he was having such a weird night, they kind of overran it. But
I didn't even hear it. I can't even tell you like what I was thinking. And then I guess I was just, you're in the zone. You're kind of
yeah,
like, spaced out a bit. But
but
nah, if I would have, but luckily I didn't because now I got to save it for you guys. You
I
know what I
love it.
mean?
I love it.
Got to say the shit for you guys, man. But now
I
I got to ask you, cut or uncut?
cut.
well, cut.
Yeah,
There you go. There you go. See,
at
y'all don't
birth,
even know the
pretty
pain.
much.
Yes,
See,
but at birth.
I wish too.
Yeah.
Personally, I wish. My mama said she didn't want to see me suffering, which I don't know what sense that made.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm a
It is
baby. The
it is a
fuck I'm gonna
weird.
remember.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean, it is a
It
weird
is,
tradition
yeah.
that we just cut skin off of people for. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they used to do it to women too.
yeah, yep.
Still some parts of the
Right.
world out here. Yeah, yeah. Hey, bro. Like, think of like, look, put it this way. Think of a avocado cut in half. Then you take the half of the avocado and slice it in the middle. That's female mutilation right there.
Oh God. All right. Anyway, let's get back to comedy. When when you came on stage, the
You
little
know,
thing from Rush Hour that you did, how you perfectly improvised that. When did it come to you? Were you thinking about it backstage, or did it just hit you in the moment?
yeah. So, who Adam Ray said I was backstage by the time that interview part with Conte was going on.
Yeah.
And oh, funny story about that. So me and Kansai know each other,
Oh, really?
right?
Oh,
That dude
Yeah,
is
like
fucking
that's
hilarious
that's
too.
my boy. Yeah,
He
like
is
that's my
fucking
boy.
hilarious.
Like, yeah,
okay.
now we got like a little group who we hang with, like during our Kill Tony
Okay.
signups, right? And like he, he was, I don't know if he had a feeling he was gonna get picked, but at one point he just kind of lit a cigarette, went off to the side, and started kind of rehearsing. He was like, you see him with the like he had his like timer going, you see him mouthing words to himself, and I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
okay, shit, this motherfucker's ready. At that time, I was like, bro, you should do the same too. And I literally went next to him, got a cigarette, and we're smoking, right? And I'm kind of running over the joke in my head. And as I'm running over the joke in my head, his name gets called, right?
Okay.
So he goes, does that shit. I'm smoking. Remember over here making, joking with friends. Then I get called. I go, I'm in the backstage. I'm waiting. And I got there right after dude was saying, dude, this is the plot of Rush Hour, right? And I remember the producers looked at me. Was like, bro, that'd be funny if you made a play off of that, right? I was kind of like, yeah, yeah, that would be. I just didn't know what I knew. Like, I've been doing that shit since I was a kid, but like, I ain't know what to say or shit. But yeah, the producer kind of like the
Okay.
bug in my ear
Sure.
backstage. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went out, it's like, all right, so just fuck it. It
Nailed
seemed
it.
right to do. So
Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great. Like I ain't gonna lie, And then the dancing part, I only danced because I was like, okay, that shit landed. All right, fuck it. Here's this. I ain't had this shit
You're
too.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
Elongate
but
that moment a little bit. It landed so well, yeah.
oh, it's crazy. And then even but between like before I even came on stage, like it was crazy. Like Kanye seeing me and me seeing him, he was like, bro. He's like, bro, you got picked on. But nah,
Oh,
man, it was a great night. It was a great night overall,
well,
honestly.
It's a great night of comedy.
It was one of the best episodes of Kill Tony in quite a while.
I heard the comments. The comments were definitely saying that, man. It was
Yeah,
good to be a part of.
I reached out to 4 people that were on that episode because I'll watch, and when people hit, I'm like, we love talking comedy, so we'll reach out to people, and we normally there'll be like maybe one on every episode that you're like, all right, let's see. There was 4 people I reached out to from that episode, so that was a good
Nah,
one.
it definitely was, man. That whole night, man. You could just tell like the energy in the room was just fire too. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like leading up to it, like all of us were in the back were just joking and just having a good time. So when I got called, I was like, oh shit. I was literally in the middle of like joking, laughing. Ha, ha, King
yeah,
Telli.
and then
Oh shit.
okay.
Oh, all right. You know what I mean? So it was fun, man. It was definitely
How many
fun.
times have you been there waiting to get picked?
Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily I don't have to say like, because I know some guys have been signing up 4 years straight,
Yeah.
just getting picked. I signed up twice in 2024, once in January, once in September. Didn't get picked for any of them. Got picked for the open mic in September, so
Okay.
that was pretty cool. I moved here December 31st, and every Monday, with the exception of one, two, and three, the exception of 3 Mondays, I haven't. I signed up practically every Monday since December 31st.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
That's
not
still
as
pretty.
long of a way.
No, I mean, some of the, like you said, some of the stories are, a year.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the nine and most and a lot of the people, you realize that like I know some guys have been on 3, 4 times,
Yeah.
easy. You know what I mean? So it's like it really is the luck of the draw. You see on the comments online, people be like, this has to be rigged. How did they actually say that my episode was rigged too? Like, how did the guy he knows Cam Patterson they just had nunchucks ready for him? Yada it is. So it's like, which was I didn't realize that they would have nunchucks. Speaking of which, I don't know if y'all can see.
Did you? I was
I
going to
got,
ask if you got to keep them.
no, they didn't let me keep them, but I
Oh,
got
okay.
two
But
of
you
my
got
own.
your own.
Yeah, and these ones the weight's a little different. Like those ones were kind of light, so it was a little different. But these my babies right here.
Okay.
What got you into nunchuck? Am I saying that right? What got you into nunchucking?
Nunchucking.
Not chucking. What got you into that shit? Nah, just being a Bruce Lee fan and watching Bruce Lee all my life.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like learning martial arts entirely. So I
So I was
figured
going to ask you,
something.
how much of it have you learned? Just you went right to nunchucks and that's it?
Kind of like very unorthodox, but don't get me wrong. Like, all right, so I'm a big fan of MMA and shit like that, but I never I'm not the type of person to go to school for something. I'm like a hands-on type of learner.
Sure.
Well,
You
we
know what I
heard that
mean? So,
earlier with the homeschooling. You just
you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I learned guitar that way. I ain't never went to class play the guitar.
Jesus.
Like I play House on the Rising Sun and sing that bitch for you. Be like, oh shit, yeah.
Damn it.
Wow.
Some
Hey
people are
man,
just
so it's like.
talented and some people are me.
What the heck? Right. Fuck
I'm
is wrong
sorry, I
with
didn't mean
you?
to make it like that.
God,
Well, some people have great beards and some people don't.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
God damn it, I
Like,
love
bro,
you.
So
my
I
shit
got
don't
nothing.
connect for shit, bro.
I got nothing.
No, you got the dimples. You're good.
Yeah,
You're
you got the
fine.
dimples. You can't even complain. You got the dimples, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No,
And
them
that
shits are
cool eye
cute.
scar. I mean, you look like a pirate.
Like a cute pirate, right?
Right, a cute pirate, not even a tough one. I couldn't be tough if I can't be
It's
tough.
hard to be gangster with dimples, though, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly my
I ain't never
point.
seen a nigga with dimples be a gangster, bro. Sit your ass down somewhere, Jamal. Go
Right.
He got his
go
ass
play
kicked by a woman
basketball. It's
one
not
time.
for you.
I have to tell you, he got his ass kicked by a woman one time. So that's how tough Dimples is.
Oh shit, no.
No.
She took you down.
She took me down from behind. Normally I pay for that shit.
Nigga, that's worse. That means you did this. Hey, that means you did this. You look back at it, bro.
Dude, I was on the ground before I could look anywhere. She was fast. And she was strong, okay?
She was a ninja.
She was strong.
Bruh. Was she black for real? No, I'm just
No.
playing.
This bitch, she was all leather from head to toe.
Was she?
She was a biker bitch.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh, okay, yeah, they strong.
Right.
They are.
Right.
Yeah, they used to changing pistons and shit. Oh, they strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
I remember when I was driving down to Austin or when the U-Haul, I seen like we was driving through Nebraska in some godforsaken town, bro. And like I remember seeing
Every
those
town in Nebraska.
bro, no offense, I didn't know white people live so terribly. You know what I'm saying? Like that was bad, bro. Like that's just this despair in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like unpainted buildings and shit, shacks. Like y'all still live in shacks.
And they're not even complete shacks.
Nope.
No, they're not. Run down fucking 1930s vehicles in the fucking driveway and shit. It's like, bro, I'm not stopping.
Nope. I don't need directions or help.
Bro,
I'm
not at all.
It's
And the only thing
flyover
that
country
made me
for a reason.
bro, bro, I tell you, I think we might have stopped one time in that entire state. And we didn't stop until actual civilization with an actual gas station that didn't look like you get murdered there. Right? That North Nebraska was crazy. But like while in the middle of the desolate area, there was this one lady on the this was a lady changing her car tire. And for a brief second, like I was like, oh, let me be a gentleman and help. And then I thought I was like, nah, this bitch a bush bitch, but she's strong as fuck.
She
Like
was
she looked like
lifting.
one of those biker bitches. I looked at her, I was like, oh nah, she'll be all right.
Yeah, she'll be all right. She's lifting
She'll
the
be
car
fine.
up. She didn't even
Bro,
do it. Use a
bro,
jack.
I was looking at bro, she was over here fucking turning the wrench and shit. I'm like, she'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
No way, man. I got cats in the car. I'm going. I'm sorry. I got 3 cats. I call them nigger. Every black animal is called nigger. I'm telling you that right now. Telling you that right now.
Do they all
Just
come at
depends on.
once then, or what?
Hey, bro. Thing is, cause like my cat do nigga shit. Like they do. I ain't gonna lie. Like one of them be like, oh, greedy and extra greedy and shit. It's like if I know that. Well, honestly, my cats they were rescued from like outside in North Dakota, like a farm,
Mhm.
Okay.
and if you see them now, you would wonder how were they outside animals in the first place? Cause they bougie as fuck now. You know what I'm saying? They brand new. They bro, like I've never seen someone eat so much food, right? And then still sit here and meow for more. Like, and then you wonder why you call them nigga. Shut up, all right? Shut your ass up, nigga. Go somewhere and play. Like that it just comes out because it's that their attitude and shit. You
It's their
know, but
world, man. The cats run the world. It's their world.
not in the black person house. Black people don't play that shit.
I,
Black people
well,
don't play that shit.
I'm
Nah,
I'm not claiming any percentage black, but I don't put up with that shit either. My cat does not get away with that shit. I fucking hate cats. I have to have one because my kid likes it. I fucking hate that cat. Fucking cat crawls up on me at 3 o'clock in the morning every goddamn morning. Wants to fucking lay on your chest at 3 in the morning.
Mhm.
Like,
oh, bro,
what the fuck?
get the fuck off me, man, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I swear to God. And it's like, and I know that deep down, like even though you do that in their mind, they're just like, he don't want. They'll still come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
yeah.
They'll still
playing.
come
That's
back.
fun.
He's like, oh, come, hey, I know you wasn't fucking with me 30 minutes ago, but I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. And, bro, they scratch on my doors. They knock down stuff all the time. Like one of them, this little motherfucker, like she can't help but to stay in my room, right, and bundle herself in my clothes to shed. And it's like, bro, you get one of my shirts, just hair everywhere. Yeah, I call them nigga a lot. Like it pisses.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm,
Like I
I'm
don't
not
even
going to
know if
run with
like, and
that.
I don't even know if I'm being kind of cat racist right now because I'm saying
Yeah, a little
they're
bit. A
I
little
mean,
bit.
are they all black cats?
not at all. Oh,
Okay.
actually, yeah, no, they are. Oh,
No, they don't need to be. They don't need to be.
Yeah.
the girl got a blacker coat, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the 2 guys, they look kind of like they look like brown cheetahs or beige cheetahs, beige grayish
Beige.
cheetahs. So,
Okay.
but nah, man, I fucked around and got 3 cats at once. I don't know why I did that, but I love
So,
them.
I was gonna say, yeah. What went from none to three?
Well, I got duped into it. My brother-in-law, the one from North Dakota, they
Justin.
recently
Yeah.
Justin, exactly.
Yes. Shout out Justin.
I'm gonna show this shit to him. Justin and Janie, I gotta shout them out. But they got some kittens, right? And
Oh.
they were like, oh, we got 3 kittens. We just rescued them from my farm because his dad has a farm. And they were like, well, maybe we can give you one or whatever the hell, cool. And then it went 3 weeks later, they were like, okay, yeah, we love them. We're not giving you shit. And I was like, well, damn, I want a cat. Now you got me in the
You
mood for a cat. I
fucker.
want a cat now. He was like, well, we got some at the ranch, right? So at the farm. So we went over to the farm. Bro, these are leftover cats, bro. Like these the ones nobody wanted. Like like when you go to a orphanage, they always get the
Yeah.
cute little babies and the older kids are there. They the older kids. All right. So then the guy was telling his dad was telling me, Arlen, he was telling me, he was like, hey, well, you can get one for, you can get one for 25 or you can get 3 for free. I don't know. I don't know why that sounded good to me at the time.
Well, I
I was
have
like, "That's a
to.
good
I
deal,
have
yeah.
to now.
Yeah, I
I
can't
get
afford
3 of
not
these,
to.
yeah, fuck it." And I was kind of feeling mad because they wasn't gonna give me none of their cats. So I'm like, shit, I got 3 cats too now. Fuck it, right? So these they older cousins. These they badass older cousins.
That is the best sales pitch ever. One for 25 or 3 for free.
And I bought it. Bro, I bought it. It was like, oh, come here. Sure, you guys look weird, but I got you. Come on over. And it took us, I want to say a good 2 weeks before. like they like got a couple, cause they was like kissing and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, all of that shit, you know.
Right.
But eventually, you know, a reason why I call them nigga cats is because like I gave them some chicken the first time, and that sealed the bond. Swear to God.
The bond is
I
real.
went to Chick-fil-A. I got like a chicken nugget strip, and I
Yeah.
broke it up. And I remember just kind of like I'm a big guy, so I knew I was kind of like a little scary to them, intimidating. So I just got on the floor, laid it there, and that was the first time they came out and ate. So it was off of that bond there that we kind of grew. It was like so eating is like the basis of our bond. That and then cuddling.
Well, freaking
So
food. Yeah, you can get through it to anybody with food, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's
tell me, greedy bastards. But
well. Now they get it. Well, now don't they get all the chicken? You can't eat chicken anymore.
I mean, shit. They can. We give them a mix with other stuff too. It's funny you say I can't eat chicken. Actually, I'm supposed to not actually be eating chicken. Actually,
Right.
because I know as a black person, it's very off-putting to say, but like,
That's not why I said it.
hey, listen, you know, I'm
Yeah, I'm
a matter
guessing
of
you don't
fact.
get invited to the cookouts anymore. Like,
Oh,
there's going to be nothing for you to eat.
shit, me. That's still Kool-Aid. The fuck.
Jesus.
Nigga, there's still some sauce. There's something there I can eat. Goddamn, there's
Yeah,
still some hot dogs or something.
I do
But
love Kool-Aid.
nah. I love a good burger too. Shit, you know what I mean? But nah, like in North Dakota, I didn't have this problem. Like for whatever reason, North Dakota, I guess, the chicken up there is like the way they farm animals up there. It's just a lot more natural, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Uh, Down here, dude, man, here, Florida, anytime I eat chicken, my booty hole get the worst hemorrhoids, man.
That's so.
Right? And the reason why is because like I'm like my body's like has like an allergic reaction to steroids.
Yeah.
Like so any sort of like growth hormone and shit like that. That's why I can never if I took steroids, my booty hole would be closed forever. Right. So like I can't do that shit. So a lot of these chickens have that shit. So,
That's
you know,
right.
yeah, I kind of I still fuck around and eat it, you know, just because I like working out and I need the protein and shit. But
Yeah.
I'll try to eat turkey, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or beef just to replace it. But yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We
the
go.
cats, they sorry, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the cats they definitely get the leftover chicken. That's all
Yeah,
I
for
was
sure.
gonna say.
Yeah, we go down to Belize once a year. We take a trip down to Belize once a year, and it's the chicken down there is different too. Like
Oh,
it's so natural
so
and
good.
so like yeah, it's just a different thing. So
Uh, is that Belize? That's the Spanish. What's the name of it? No, that's Trinidad. What's the
it's
name
it's
of
in
the
Central
capital?
America.
What's the name of the capital of it again?
Of Belize, I think it's just Belize City is
Belize
the
City,
capital.
yeah, but
Or
it's
Belize
no,
it's
City.
near
I don't know. We should know that.
yeah,
And they
within our
speak
enough.
English over there, right? English and
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
Right,
Right.
right.
English and Spanish. Yeah,
So my girl's half from Belize. I should know this shit. I'm trying to clarify that way. If she ever asks me, I know this shit. She's half Trinidad and half
you want
Belize.
that
I
part
should know this
edited
shit.
out just in case? You want me to clip that?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
just for us, bro. Just for us. Babe, you know, 5 years I've been with her. Didn't like, bro. I should know this shit, sir.
Yeah, no,
But
we'll help friends
Yeah,
out.
yeah. We'll
I know
bleep
it's
it.
probably beautiful down there, though, huh?
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you haven't. So does she never want to go back to visit?
She's been with her parents a long time ago, but recently she's been thinking about doing it. But I think Trinidad might be first,
Oh,
if I'm not
okay.
mistaken. I
Okay.
think we would want to go to Trinidad first,
Yeah,
you know. But we'll see. I want to take her to Africa because she got to see that too.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
So, what
You know what
part
I'm
of
saying?
where in Africa were you?
Senegal. So that's like West Africa.
Okay.
The most western tip of that hump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, who's from there? Akon's from there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where Akon's from. So you know,
All right.
yeah.
And
Other than that,
you not
where y'all from?
We're in one of them flyover states. We're in Wisconsin.
born and raised.
Y'all in Wisconsin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. If
What's
you're ever touring the country, feel free to skip it. We'll come to Chicago
No.
to see you.
Well, okay. I was going to say the Midwest. We got a
I
club
mean, where
right
at?
here,
Y'all got
10
a club
minutes
down
away.
there?
Appleton, Wisconsin.
Okay, well, see, at least y'all got a club.
Yeah,
We
we
do.
do. Yeah, we have a pretty
In
decent
Bismarck,
club.
we ain't had that at Bismarck. I know that. Don't get me wrong; they got hella theaters, like Dakota Stage Theater. I think there's like the Bellamy or something like that. There's theaters there,
Yeah.
and big time comedians do come through, like at the Bismarck Event Center, like Dusty Slade.
Sure.
What's Nate Bargatze? I think he was in Fargo there recently.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they don't have a club though in the Capitol, like an actual comedy club.
Okay.
So
So, what is the
that
scene like in Bismarck? Is there a lot of open mics and like bars and stuff?
Oh,
One.
One.
One mic a week.
Oh
oh,
All
wow.
right, you get one mic a week. It used to be, yeah, no, yeah, it used to be two, but now it's just one, and it's been like that for the last year. But to be fair, some of those videos on my Instagram where I got that brick wall behind me,
hmm,
Yeah.
right? It's like at a bar that had like a little stage performance. It really felt like a nice intimate room,
Okay.
right? So even though it was a dive bar, that was our club technically. So every open mic kind of turns into a show. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Just because it's like, it's once a week. People are coming with new jokes. You
Sure.
know what I mean? You'll have regular returning crowds and stuff. So it didn't really feel like, hey, you're up here 3 minutes, 5 minutes working on new material. No, it's like you got 10 minutes, 15 minutes to try shit because there's
oh,
maybe seven comedians that came out that night.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'd be up there for, bro, if you're doing good, go for it. So I'd be up there for that. Honestly, helped me gain a lot more stage time. Now it wasn't as frequent as I wanted. Like down here you can get up almost every night.
Yeah.
But up there it's like, yeah, I'm getting up once a week, but it is 20 minutes. So, I'll take that. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
that's a lot to put together in one for
shit,
starting comedian, right?
it made me write jokes. I know
Yeah.
that.
What is your process for writing jokes?
Oh man, talking with people. Like if I have a funny conversation, you know what I mean? And like I'll watch this podcast back and I'll see elements of that like circumcision stuff that we were talking. I'm just like, bro, I ain't even think of this what I was talking about or writing, and it's all right. So I'll probably go back and
Okay.
say something based off of people's reactions because people are your best. Not the person that just laughs at anything, but there are some people when you see them react to your joke, you're like, okay, I got something there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's
For
really
sure.
just that identifying those moments, and then sometimes just ideas or stuff going on that bothers me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really the type of guy to talk about, oh, so in politics today, yada yada yada. That's not really me.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about Elon Musk. It's like, bro, this nigga trying to go to Mars. I'm not going, right? You know what I mean? So it's like there's certain topics, I'll find something and I'll just based off of what I think of it, and
Yeah.
I'll come up with a joke. Or then other times just conversation.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
I like
Like
I
I
like
got
to know that the podcast is kind of like a
Yeah.
developmental league. Like it's like
it
playing
really is.
minor league baseball.
It really is, man. It really is. I'm gonna watch this back. I'm gonna be like, hi, I'm gonna go write that one down. I'm writing this one
Yeah.
down.
Watching the
Like,
game
To be
footage.
fair, it's below minor league, but that's
Well,
all right.
hey, sometimes you got to get in the batting range, all right?
that's right. That's right.
That's right.
Sometimes you got to build it up from scratch. But no, I definitely like to come to Wisconsin. Y'all Green Bay Packers fans, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. He's not as big a one. I am, but yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah, because
they're 30 minutes away.
yeah, I mean up north in North Dakota, like if you're either a Green Bay Packers fan or a Vikings fan, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's that. That
You know
makes
what I
sense.
mean? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just because of how north. But I would the cold.
No. That seems to
What?
be a big deterrent of people coming to our state.
Hey, it's warm today. I mean,
What's your what is it right now? Where you're
it
at?
was 80. It was 80 today.
Okay, that's the thing up there. It do get warm up there. Like, it
Yeah.
really
Okay.
does. But
It's
like the
just we only get
cold,
3 months of it.
what?
So
So what? May, June, July, August, I guess, or
yeah,
what?
well, about 4 months. So about mid-May to
4, yeah.
mid-September.
Got you.
So
And what are the winters like though? Because I know it gets crazy snow there. So like, what y'all looking at?
Snow is not as bad as it used to be. We have
yeah,
getting below zero. Well, we do hit that,
Mhm.
but the snow is not as bad as back in
it
the day
hasn't
when
been
I
no.
could. No,
Yeah.
but we do get cold. But Wisconsin,
Shit.
we could literally one Monday could be 20, and then Tuesday could be 70.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I've had a few days like that over in North Dakota. I
Okay.
didn't like that. I didn't like that
Okay.
at all. I didn't like that at all. I remember the first time I had to change my light bulb. Like I fucked around and went to AutoZone because my light went out and it was nighttime. I didn't want to get pulled over. I went to
Oh,
AutoZone.
oh, you meant
I
a
was
light
like,
bulb in your house?
nah. This was in my flash or whatever you call it. Damn it. When you grow up overseas, like, so English is my first language, but I got like other languages in my head. So sometimes I'll say some shit and I'm just like, that's not the correct translation for it. Because I think of it in another language type
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
But
we were talking about all your talents before. Yeah, we didn't even hit on how many languages you know.
oh shit. So English, French, Wolof, which is an African dialect, and then puedo hablar en español también.
Holy shit. Yeah.
But
That's
so it's
that's
like
more than me.
hey man, I'm trying to Some of it was forced, okay?
Yeah.
Like
sure.
a lot of people are like, oh, I wish I spoke French. They beat it into me. So they beat kids in Africa. So,
I
like
didn't have a
I was,
choice. Yeah.
hey, what if you miss your math problem? Ah, yo, no, bro, that'd be
Uh-oh. His phone died. All right, I don't remember where we were at.
I don't either.
Oh man, I was just gonna tell you about a story of child abuse in schools. That's all.
Just about child abuse. That's all.
Who doesn't-
So we could end in a funny note.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I don't know if it's gonna be funny. It might be sad to some of y'all, bro. Like, cause,
Let's
like,
Man.
let's find out.
I mean, the reason why is because, like, all right, so repetition, to be able to recite something is like big.
Yeah.
Over, like, if they give you a lesson, like they'll give you like a college lecture style. So imagine like you're 10 years old, right? You're in elementary school, but the teacher is talking and is expecting you to take notes.
Yeah.
On top of that, he wrote something on the board. So whatever notes he said and whatever's on the board, the following day or the following week, whenever that class comes back again, everyone has to recite the lesson to show that they know it, right? And if your ability to retain knowledge was dubious at best, that's your ass, right? Yeah, so and it was like that for everything, like math equation. And this was before every math class. It'd be like a trivia, and this would be the most stressful, anxiety part of the day, right? Because like the teacher's like, "All right, take your boards out." We got our little boards with a little piece of chalk. All right, 9 times 5. Everyone writes their answer. Put the board up. If that answer was not 45. The beating this man will put on you. Bro, I'm talking about he walk around with a big ass ruler, like a meter ruler, a wooden one.
Yeah.
And that's battle scars. So it was all rigid and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he just
All the
walk
kids he
around.
beat with it.
And so one person pulled up the shit and it'd be like 17 or some dumb shit. So you're not paying attention in my class. Put your hand out and you put it out. What is the answer? I don't know. Ask your neighbor. You say, I don't know. What's the answer? that person got it wrong. Also, you don't know it as well. So,
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not making Africa look good like now. I'm just saying certain parts.
But I could tell you knew it. You know what 9 times 4 is.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this though. One thing it did do, by the time you're in high school, you're taking college level courses because you had out of survival studied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it does like shoot it whenever you guys see some African engineer or whatever, just know they beat him. So you could trust he knows his shit, right?
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that was growing up in Africa. So but
Does that help with comedy? Are you able to retain what your
routines
set?
and stuff?
yeah, I get the same level of anxiety. Like if I don't notice, the audience gonna whoop my ass.
That's why he started working out.
Hey, right? Y'all gonna laugh,
right?
and if not, shit, I can defend myself. But I'll tell you what,
Bringing it back.
I'll tell you one funny story though before I leave. I don't know if it's funny. It just really makes me look bad. I remember the first time we had this was new to me. I didn't know they did this. That day, everyone in the classroom was fucking up. Everyone. No one's getting the right answer. People are, it's just a bad day. Kind of like that Kill Tony episode when everyone's just the one with all the bucket pulls, right? It was just a bad, bad day. And the teacher was so frustrated. He was like, all right, this is how I'm going to do this. Everyone get up out of your seats, walk to the board. One by one, everyone's going to lay on this front desk here, and I'm going to beat you one by one until you all understand that I'm not playing, right? That was his mentality. And he got the big guys of the classroom to hold down the people who were too fidgety, which was weird because then he'd turn around and beat the people holding the other people down. It's just crazy. I don't know how they were loyal to, like, some of them are like, yeah, I got him. And then it was like, your turn, huh? It's like, yeah, bitch. It was stupid. And then the whole time, I'm just in the back of the class. I'm waiting. I'm towards the back of the group of people. And then everyone's one by one is going. And I'm just like, listen, I'm going to wait till this nigga get tired before you beat me. I ain't gonna get my ass beat here like it's right. I ain't even from here. I'm not even supposed to be here, mother.
I'm not going in for full strength.
So I want to be homeschooled again.
Hey, man, what? Survival, right? So I let everybody go, and then it came down to just me and then this one girl. And this girl was significantly smaller than me, right? And I remember she looked at me like I was going to go. The way I looked her up and down and looked to the side. The teacher's like, one of you's going to go. And I just looked at her. I was like, oh, she can go. She can go. Wow. I didn't care. He was like, and he literally looked like, oh, you have no shame. You'll send the girl before you. I have something for you. Just wait. And I'm over here like, oh, but by the time he got to me, yo, you can only do this but for so much. Hey, man, listen, bro, and two things about me. I got ass, so I got booty, and I always used to wear shorts underneath my clothes because child predators and beatings like that. So I always came prepared. My mama told me, hey, if a guy offered you, like, no, hey, man, ain't nobody play with me growing up. You know what I'm saying? I always wear extra shorts. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? But nah, so yeah,
sounds
man,
like
she got her ass beat. I went up last. I had extra padding on my shit. He gave me about 10 good licks, didn't feel any of them. The whole classroom was crying, and I'm over here just like, ah. And that was a moment where I told my mama, you need to get me the fuck out of here.
You gotta go.
But first,
be smarter.
But first, we're cutting the tip off my dick.
That happened a good 3-4 years later, but yeah, now I definitely left and went to America in between. Like my mom, she had to come down to the school. That was unacceptable. You know, come on, that's child abuse, man.
Yeah, it is, but
they used to get
that's culture there.
Man, fucking, they would have like what you see these shits right here, HDMI cables. Yeah, I got whoopings. I'm not even a slave. Oh.
Damn.
Listen to you hear that sound? Like, bro, I got whoopings.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. So, man. Long story short, be your own people sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're not listening. Right. To beat them.
Yeah, right. I feel like this is the only time I could tell a joke about getting a whipping with, like, you know, with whips and shit, and the white people don't feel uncomfortable.
Nah.
Like, I'll tell a joke, you see the white guilt kind of buzzing up, and this one, it was just like, they did it to themselves.
Well, not only that, but we're so old, like the school beating story isn't like, we're all, like, my teachers hit us with rulers.
Really?
Like,
in America?
Not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the 80s? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was child abuse. That was child abuse era back then, too.
Like that.
That was child abuse era.
Yeah. When I was in grade school, I went to a Catholic, and the nun had a ruler, but she'd only smack you once if you were talk back.
Oh, just the one time.
Nothing to do with lessons.
See, she saw your dimples, bro. Your dimples saved you, bro.
Yeah.
I can't beat this little cute. Just one. She would have seen me. She would have turned full.
Jim's like, one hit. That's cute.
Oh man,
that's
what?
Cute.
Nah, that wasn't fun times. Yeah, I actually did I got whooped like a slave in Africa. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? And they call that education.
Education.
I'm just coming. Thank you for this therapeutic session, guys. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Cocktails and therapy.
Shit, it's the dimples, man. I'm telling you, it's the dimples. I love the beard. The beard makes me feel at home and relaxed. But the dimples is what makes you open up. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. It's perfect. It's a perfect combination,
man. I'm telling you, bro. Nah, man. You guys are fun, bro.
That.
You guys are real fun.
Oh, dude, you're a blast. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you, bro.
Yes. Appreciate you so much.
And I didn't
tell everybody where they can find you and what you got coming up.
Hey, so ain't nobody in Wisconsin gonna be able to come to this, but I got a show this Saturday down here at Power Smoke. I'm gonna just say I got a show Saturday at Power Smoke, 1114 5th Street, Austin, Texas, 78703. So if you are in there, if you are watching this, pull up. We would love to have you. I got Punchlines and Punishment at Sunset Strip next Saturday. And I would love to be like, oh, I got a movie coming out. It's like, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But no, other than that, I am working on a skit comedy series. That I'm
Nice.
a live skit comedy series that I'm going to be putting into action pretty soon. Here, it's just got to get the skits all shot up and filmed first. But we got some stuff in the works, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And social media, they can find you where?
All right, so social media, Instagram is going to be JIM_TELLI. That's Jim_Telli. Same thing for YouTube. Same thing for Instagram, TikTok. Google me. I'm Googleable, essentially. You know what I mean? Check out my Kill Tony episodes and run up the numbers.
There you go. Which I highly recommend to anybody to watch that episode because it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of this shit. I got the second part of the whole, the circumcision stuff. Like I'm glad I was able to get it out here because I was kind of kicking myself like, damn, that would have been good, but
yeah,
saved it for y'all, man.
Next time. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys, man. Keep wearing the black shirts though. Keep that up. All right, you should wear Martin Luther King and Malcolm X next time. All right?
Okay, there you go. Right. Yeah, that one might seem a little more like we're trying. We're trying too hard. Yeah.
Pandering to you a little bit.
That's the word I was looking for before. Pandering.
Yep.
Like Barack Obama and Oprah. Just something. Well, never mind. You put Barack Obama over there, you might not be able to walk outside, my boy. I don't know what Wisconsin's like.
Yeah. Well, gotta be careful.
But y'all guys, thank y'all, man. Thanks for having me again, though, man.
Have a great night.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously, though, get your asses out of here.